Hi, my name is Lil Alex, and I'm gonna be cooking today. I'm gonna be cooking. I'm gonna be legitimately cooking, actually. For real, literally, I'm going to be cooking. And I'm gonna be talking about my weird relationship with food. Throughout the years of my youth and growth as a human being, I've had a very weird relationship with food, and I don't know how to cook. However, I'm gonna be cooking today. I'm gonna be cooking a sort of tofu slash kimchi type of soup because I've been really craving it. I have some fresh kimchi made by one of my amazing coworkers, and I'm gonna try to make some food and I'm gonna talk about my relationship with food, which isn't it's complicated. All right, let's, I guess, as the people say, let's get right into it. We're in my kitchen also, so let's get the show on the road. Right? Right? Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, here's what you're gonna need. Okay, first off, you're gonna need a pot. This is my pot. It's very antique looking. So pot. Second step, tofu. $2, $3 of medium firm tofu. I probably should have used soft tofu, but we're using medium firm. The reason I picked tofu is just because you get a shit ton of protein, and I'm trying to cut down on meat. Tofu. Yeah, tofu. Tofu! Kimchi! Look at this shit. Look at this shit. My coworker, Anne, she like fully fermented these and she just gave me a jar. I already ate some of it, but I'm gonna use the rest of it for the situation that I'm cooking. Also, by the way, I've never cooked this before ever in my life, so I'm just gonna kind of like wing ball it because wing ball it, wing it, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Woo! Green onions. Oh, green onions. Okay. We also got some ginger. I fucking I love ginger so fucking much. I love ginger so much. It is so good. Look at look at that root. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Wonderful. The particular recipe calls for tamarind. Tamarind, I think is what you say, but I'm gonna use a little bit of low sodium soy sauce. Done. Okay, we're gonna get also sesame oil. Beautiful. Sesame seeds, because obviously we need, boom, garlic. Okay, not that much garlic, but like a bit of garlic and un onion. All right, let's get to the makering, the making. Let's prepare this, okay? So, like I was saying before, I'm not somebody who's very good at cooking. In fact, I don't cook, or I cook like the bare minimum for myself. I'm thankful that I have my grandmother and my mother who frequently make buttloads of fucking food for only four people, and they opt to feed me because if it were up to my own, I would be vastly malnourished. No, but seriously, like I do actually enjoy cooking. It's just that it's such one of those things where I'm really bad at taking care of myself. Like really, really bad at taking care of myself. I'm usually the type of person that wakes up and just leaves literally right away. I don't eat for basically half of the day. So literally today, I didn't eat up until 4 o'clock. So the entire day, I was up basically since nine nine in the morning, and I haven't eaten up until 4 p.m. So not because like I didn't have the means to. It's mostly because I just also wasn't really fucking hungry. So evidently, I'm not very good at taking care of my nutrition. Never had a strict schedule when it came to eating or anything like that. I would just eat intuitively almost. So whenever I was hungry, I would just kind of eat. Anyways, when it comes to like taking care of myself, that was always an issue for me. Not just with food, but with everything else, with vitamins, with anything that had to do with literally taking care of myself, doing my laundry, doing chores, doing particular types of things. It would always be in the back burner. It would just be something I never really thought about, up until like it was the only thing I could think about, and then I would actually do it. But otherwise, I no, I just it just doesn't come to me to take care of myself. So a lot of the times it ends up that my stuff ends up getting messy. I end up being quite malnourished. I don't eat properly. And if I do eat properly, a lot of the times it's because I try to make the efforts like I am doing today. And what's tough for me in particular is that I have a hard time maintaining schedules, keeping up with like a set strict schedule every single week of like, okay, you got to make food, okay, you got to do this, okay, you got to cook this and cook this meal, and then you have to do this, and then you have to do all of that, and then you also have to do all of this, and then you have to do this, and then blah blah blah, and then you have to all like, sometimes it just gets so over, like the amount of crap that needs to that goes into that stuff. I honestly truly envy um people who just like wake up every morning and they make their fucking like fancy ass meals for the week, and they have all of this fucking energy, and they cook healthily, and then they just go about their fucking day. Fucking I can't fucking do that. I can't. I sometimes I just wake up and I'm just like, all right, here we go. It's another day. It's another day being the same, and then I just don't eat. And it happens pretty frequently, especially when I'm stressed too. Sometimes when I'm stressed, I really don't think about taking care of myself. Like food, even like eating is literally on the last of my priority list. And I feel like maybe that's like a little bit embarrassing to admit, but it really, I mean, whatever, I don't really care. And it's not that I can't cook, because I can, and I try my best to whenever I need to consume foods. Um, but a lot of the time it's just because I'm fucking lazy and I have too much other things and other things that stress me out going on about in my head, that I feel like I need to finish with that anxiety before I can start taking care of myself. Also, I forgot. Vegetable stock, vegetable stock, vegetable stock. Ooh. That's it. Also, very important part of the soup. Ooh. And I'm gonna put some sesame oil. So I have the one onion and some garlic. Get in there, bitches. Get in there. Oh, and of course, can't forget the ginger. Ginger. So now I'm gonna add the kimchi in here. Oh, get in there! Get in there! So while this does its thing, I'm also gonna add some. Right, back to me. It's not looking very good, but it's okay. We're just gonna go through it. So now I'm gonna open my dear lovely tofu. Um, by the way, fun fact: I've only tried tofu for the first time in my life this year. So the only reason I started eating tofu more frequently is because it is very cheap. It is very cheap. It's cheap, and I got student loans to pay. Okay? I accidentally broke the tofu. Squish. I was gonna cut it in beautiful cubes, but now it's not very cubular, so yeah, this is where I'm at right now. I'll give you guys also a little update on my life. If you guys, I don't know if anybody really gives a shit, but I'm still in school doing two jobs, and I started this like volunteering opportunity in which I basically review books that are about to be published, and I post my my reviews on this website that people can people, specifically librarians, can access to see if they should get those like books in their library. So that's a really fun little thing I've been doing. But the only thing is that it takes up so much of my time, not the book review, just things that I'm doing. It takes up so much time that I don't really have time to do what I really enjoy, which is YouTube. Um, I love making videos, and I'm at a point where I don't really know where to go with my videos, I think, like what I want to do. That's when I made like that video about creativity, because I was at a loss of what I wanted to do. And I thought, why don't I just fucking do whatever the fuck I want and see what happens from there? And here we are. And I'm making this jumble mush of tofu situation soup, and to see if it's gonna taste good. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look appetizing, but man, I can like smell it. It smells so fucking good. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna cut these onions. Yummy. Smells so good. Okay, we're gonna put. I'm gonna just like wing ball the amount of stock I'm gonna put. Because I don't know. 1, 5. There you go. That doesn't look fairly appetizing. So yeah, I think it's just been tough in that respect, of like especially like what I wanted to do with like my channel and what I wanted to talk about. And I realized, honestly, like I'm putting way too much pressure on myself. I could literally just talk about whatever the fuck I want. I could literally sit here and talk about my relationship with food while I make food, and it's not going to be the best looking food ever and the entirety of ever, but um, I feel like sometimes I put too much pressure on myself to be a particular type of person. Like I was talking about in my creativity video, right? But at the end of the day, you can literally do whatever you feel like doing. It doesn't have to be so stressful and so much pressure. I could just sit here and fucking cook and have a fun time and chit chat with you guys and talk about whatever the shit I feel like talking about. And I could just be myself. And what a wonderful thing that you could do. What a wonderful thing that we can sit here and just talk about ourselves and be ourselves and explore life and just do things and just live like human beings. It's really not much more complicated than that. Oftentimes I think that I get stuck into this like place where I feel like I need to hustle all the time, where I feel like I need to go, 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 and do a million things and work at this place and work at that place and do this thing. And the worst part is that I actually kind of enjoy it that way. I enjoy having things to do and places to be and just to go out and just live life. How grateful I am that I can live life and have these opportunities that I genuinely enjoy doing. The soup is souping. Look at this. Ooh. Them in like this. See, I cut them like I cut some in like rectangles. But they just keep breaking in my hand. See, I like tofu. I like the fact that it doesn't taste like anything. Is that weird to say? Green onion. Green onion. More tofu. Yay! Alright. Look at this. Yes. Wow! Delicious. I'm gonna turn the thing down. And I'm gonna put the pot on top. And I'll just leave it cook a little bit. My mom, she would always be like, Alex, you're so much like your dad. You're not gospoderina, which in Romanian means like a woman of the house, which is like a fucking weird term, but um, like I'm not somebody who likes to do home labor. I like to labor in other ways in life, but when it comes to anything that requires home labor, I'm really bad at. unless and it's so funny because I don't know, maybe that just makes me seem like a fucking child, but I don't really care. I'm being honest. I'm being truthful. I'm really, really being honest. But I'm somebody that, like, when push comes to shove and it's the only thing I think about, that's when I do it. Example, with this soup, I didn't eat all fucking day. I did not eat all fucking day. And then I thought to myself, I have kimchi in the fridge. I should probably do something with it. And it was literally all I could fucking think about all day. All I could think about is what the fuck am I going to do with this kimchi? And then I was like, oh, I can kind of make a soup with it. And then I got tofu, and then I was like, oh, I can kind of like mix these two together and see what happens. And here we are. All right, I'm gonna add some last finishing touches, such as more green onion because I love green onion. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my god, yummy. Actually, it looks kind of good now with the green. Kind of balances the colors of goop. It's ready! Yay! Time to take out my favorite bowl. Yummy! Oh, also, hold on. Because I put that shit on everything, so. Let's go eat! Yay! Mm. It's got a little bit of like spice and tang to it from like the kimchi and the chili flakes. I didn't even put that much, but oh, I swear to God, I'm not even gonna lie. This is the best thing I've ever made. It looks weird, okay, but like it just tastes so homemade. On the tang of the kimchi, oh my God! Thank you to my coworker who gave me a jar of her fermented kimchi. So that's been what's going on in my life. Just work and school and work and school. And oftentimes when I get so busy, I end up neglecting like my health and of things that actually matter at the end of the day. Sometimes I forget that health is like the most important thing that we have. Health and our bodies and being able to function, and I often take that for granted because I live so much in my head that I often take my physical body for granted. And then I have to kind of force myself to get back to reality. And that's what this is. I might not be the best cook or the best cleaner or I don't know, but when push comes to shove and I feel like it, anyway, all this to say, take care of yourself, take care of your body, eat good food. It doesn't have to be complicated. It really doesn't. This is fucking good. This is fucking good. Okay. All right. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this and then clean up the mess that I did over there, and that's it. I know this is a different video from what I usually make, but I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this. Now I get to do my least favorite part, which is wash the dishes. Ah! I hate it. The dishes, they just come and they just come and they just come forever and forever and forever and it never ends. And I'm complaining like a baby, but I will do it anyway. Thanks for watching. Bye!